Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be tapping into feminine energy. Feminine energy is important whether you're male or female, and we all have both masculine and feminine in each one of us, but we're dominant on either side. Understanding it is going, if you're a man, it's going to help you to understand the women in your life and even in yourself. Feminine energy is connected to so many elements, important elements of our life that bring us balance. We need both to thrive. Feminine energy is all about being fluid, being able to release control. It's also the source of our creativity. It's the ability to feel and be more internally focused, be in tune with your body, in tune with your intuition. I'd say even being connected to God, if what your spiritual beliefs are, just connecting to that higher power. And tapping into my feminine energy, it has absolutely changed my life. It has brought forward a new sense of confidence that I did not have before. It's helped me to break my own chains of perfectionism. It's helped me to progress a lot faster, to take more risks. And as a woman, it's just helped me to connect to those sides of my own femininity, to feel good in my body, and to relax as a whole. I'm going to be sharing 5 of my favorite tips today on how to strengthen and bring out your feminine energy. So first is living through and activating all 5 senses. Saying that statement alone, what does that do for you? When I say that statement, I can already feel more of a vivid and a stronger sense of everything that's going on around me. You can see colors brighter if you can be more mindful, if you can smell the aromas, take the time to enjoy everything around you so much deeper. If you can take the time to be a connoisseur of life, take less and create more pleasure and more appreciation from it. This is why I always encourage romanticizing your life, because this is one of the greatest ways to activate all 5 senses. One of the best benefits that comes from doing so is that you experience more pleasure and more fulfillment, enjoyment from your everyday life. So things such as the need to consume pleasure goes down, and this helps you to prevent from unhealthy behaviors that deplete our dopamine reserves. It helps us to maintain a healthier balance of chemicals in our brains. So find ways to activate all senses in your life. If you're sitting down right now, do it from right here. What are some ways that you can enjoy the very environment around you? Can you become more sensitive? Can you enjoy the little details and find the beauty and appreciate those things? If you practice this every day, it gets stronger and it creates a much more vivid and much more beautiful life. Number 2 is operating from your womb space. This is where our life force energy, our power comes from. This is where we bring things to life. So by operating from our womb space, this can mean talking from that area. It brings out a softer demeanor. It brings out a more feminine demeanor, and it just puts you in that feminine energy. Another way is to imagine that is when you're walking, to sway your hips, shake them off, because we also tend to store trauma there. So shaking it off, moving them around, imagining that this is where your energy is coming from. This is where your power source is coming from. You'd be surprised what a difference that you can feel when you start to operate from this space. Even when you're creating, even when you're at work, or you're caring and nourishing, taking care of a child or a pet, think of this as your nurturing space. This is where all of your feminine energy comes from. number 3, and I love this one so much. Feminine energy is all about being present, being in the moment, and being able to flow. This can be a lot easier said than done if you don't understand how to do it. And the solution is so simple. Only focus on the next step. Drop the big picture, drop the plan, drop your assumptions of everything that you think you have figured out. Because truth is, when you move forward in life, circumstances are going to change. There is no way that you can make a prediction of how everything's going to go from this current state of consciousness, from this present moment. Life is so dynamic, and we end up living life in the moment. So drop the big picture and focus on what is going to be the best decision to make at this moment. And personally, I make these decisions through prayer, and I always ask the Lord to give me the discernment and to give me the next step, what He wants me to do, what would be pleasing to Him, and He always provides, and I put Him first. That's me personally, that's my faith, but this has helped me to let go of a lot of worry. It has helped me to release control and just experience how much actually is able to happen, and how God puts together my life in such a beautiful way. Only focusing on the next step, and your life will start to put itself together, to build itself. And sometimes you're gonna go through valleys. Sometimes you're not gonna know how it's all working out in your favor, but focusing on the next step, what's in front of you, and you do this over and over, and the next thing you can look back and you will see how far that you've come. The 4th tip is to activate and regularly use your creative energy. So creative energy is a strength of feminine energy. If you can take the time every day to bring something to life, it can be anything that works with your strengths, whether you're writing, whether you're creating physical art, even conversation, something where you have to contribute effort and you have to put an effort into something that you can do really well. Give 100% and see where that takes you. And the beautiful part is, after activating creative energy and bringing something to life, you feel fulfillment. Any rewards that you consume after, they feel so much better because they are earned, because you put in genuine effort for that. It brings so much momentum into your life when you start putting high quality effort into everything that you do. And even better, you start to activate and spark brand new ideas. I know for myself personally, after bringing something to life, the next hour, the next day, new ideas will start to shoot up, and then I have even more to contribute. It's kind of like a muscle, but the more that you activate and use creative energy, the stronger it gets, and the more that you can you move exponentially. It becomes more powerful, it becomes stronger, it becomes so much clearer. So even if it's 10 minutes a day, you set a timer and you say, I'm going to use 10 minutes and just to bring something to life that I get to create myself. This is so powerful. And last but not least, rest. It is so important to rest. If all of these tips right now, they sound nice, but they're not quite clicking for you, there is a chance that your nervous system needs the time to release. If stress is weighing you down, your nervous system needs to release the load in order to activate this energy. Stress will weigh you down, and you won't be able to bring these things to life. Feminine energy is all about flow and freedom. So you need to have a lightness, you need to have that space. Take times throughout the day to completely cut out stimulation and to allow your body to just flow. It feels uncomfortable sometimes, and you get the urge to want to look for dopamine hits like social media or snacking, but the truth is your body needs rest. When you're able to lay down and be present with your body, it is so soothing, and you start to get in tune with all of your senses, and it restores the energy that you need. Your cravings will change. You will start to crave healthier things as your nervous system starts to relax. So I hope these 5 tips help you all today, and these are easy to practice, easy to utilize. You can apply them at any point in your life. And just to recap, number 1 is living through all 5 senses. Make every experience much more vivid, much more bright, and take the time to slow down a bit. Operating from your womb space, speak from it, sway your hips, shake the energy around, and remember that this is where all of your creative energy, your life force energy comes from. Focusing on the next step, coming back to your body and building life as it goes, because a lot of times life will go much more differently than we plan. Number 4, activating and using your creative energy. It gives us fulfillment, but it also strengthens and activates even more ideas that are going to bring us to life. And last but not least, make sure to rest and allow your energy to restore. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more tips on how to bring forward your best energy, how to glow and be healthier one day at a time.